This is Lesson 14, Multi-Step Ratio Problems in Module 1. Our essential question is, what are two ways you can solve a markup problem? Peter's Pants Palace advertises the following sale. Shirts are half off the original price, pants are a third off the original price, and shoes are a fourth off the original price. If a pair of shoes costs $40, what is the sale price? So we're taking a look at the shoes, and we know that they are a fourth off the original price. We're going to solve this in three different ways. The first way, we're going to use a tape diagram. So I'm going to make a rectangle to represent the total cost of the pants, and that is $40. We are going to save 1/4, so we're going to split our tape diagram into fourths. First, we'll split it in half, and then we'll take each half and split it in half again to get fourths. Then we'll split the $40 evenly between the sections. So we have $10 in each of the fourths, and we know that we're going to save 1/4. So 1/4 we're not paying. That gives us a total sale price of $30 for the shoes. The second way that we're going to solve a problem is we're going to find a fourth of the cost, and then we'll subtract it from the price. So we want to know what 1/4 of the original price is. And we know that of in mathematics means to multiply. So we'll take 1/4 times $40. 1/4 times $40 is $10, and that's how much we're going to save. So now we'll subtract it. We'll start with the original price, and we'll subtract the discount. So that gives us $40, take away the $10 for a sale price of $30. The third way that we're going to solve the problem, and this is actually the most efficient way, is to find out the fraction that we're going to pay instead of the fraction that we're going to save. So we'll think about the original price as being 100%, and that 100% is 1 whole. And we'll take away the 1/4 that we're going to save, and that's going to leave us with 3/4, meaning we have to pay for 3/4 of the original price. So now we can calculate 3/4 of the original price. And we know in mathematics that of means to multiply, so we're going to do 3/4 times the original price of $40. And when we calculate that, that gives us a total of $30. And that gives us our sale price. At Pete's Pants Palace, a pair of pants usually sells for $33. What is the sale price of Peter's pants? So in this case, we have the pants being on sale for a third off. So we'll first solve it with a tape diagram, and the whole bar represents the original price of the pants, which is $33. We're going to save 1/3, so we're going to split our bar into thirds. Then split the $33 evenly. $11 will be in each section. We're going to save 1/3, so we cross out 1/3, and the remaining is the portion that we will pay for the pants, which is $22. The second way to solve this problem is to find out what 1/3 of the cost is, and then to subtract it from the original price. So first we'll find 1/3 of the original price, and 1/3 of means to multiply. The original price was $33. Calculate that answer, and you'll get $11. And that's how much you're going to save. Next, we'll subtract it. We'll take the original price, we'll subtract the discount, and that will give us the sale price. So the original price was $33. The discount is $11, and the sale price is $22. The third way to solve this problem, and this is the most efficient way, is to figure out what percent or what fraction you are paying. So 100% of the cost would be 1. You're going to save 1/3, so we'll subtract 1/3, and that gives us 2/3. and 2/3 of the cost is what we'll need to pay. So 2/3 of the original price. 2/3 times the original price of $33. So we'll calculate that answer and it will tell us the sale price. And 2/3 times $33 is $22. So there you have 3 different ways to solve problems that involve discounts with fractions. And our next question, Big Al's used cars. A used car salesperson receives a commission of 1/12 off the sale price of the car for each car he sells. What would be the sales commission on a car that sold for $21,999? We're going to solve this problem in 2 different ways. First, we'll make a tape diagram. And we know that the diagram will represent the entire cost of the car, $21,999. We know that the commission will be 1/12 of the sale price. So we need to take the sale price and figure out what 1/12 would be. So we'll divide this into 12 pieces. I'm going to divide it in half, then I'll divide those in half, and then I'll divide those into thirds, and that will give me 12ths. And I'll just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So then I need to figure out how do I split the money evenly between the 12 sections. So $21,999 divided by 12 will tell me how much money to put in each section. Then I do that division and the answer I get is $1,833.25. So each section is $1,833.25, and all of that adds up to the entire cost of the car. Now the commission is 1/12. So the commission will be $1,833.25. The second way that we will solve this problem is to mathematically figure out what 1/12 of the sale price is. So we have 1/12 of the sale price. And we know in mathematics that of means to multiply. So we'll take 1/12 of the sale price, which is $21,999. And when we calculate that answer, we get a total of $1,833.25. And that is the commission earned on selling the car. As a part of a marketing plan, some businesses mark up their prices before they advertise a sales event. Some companies use this practice as a way to entice customers into the store without sacrificing their profits. A furniture store wants to host a sales event to improve its profit margin and to reduce its tax liability before its inventory is taxed at the end of the year. How much profit will the business make on the sale of a couch? It is marked up by 1/3, and then it is sold at a 1/5 off discount if the original price is $2,400. So the company is buying a couch for $2,400. Then they are going to mark the cost up and then they are going to put it on sale so that the customer comes in, they think they're getting a great sale, and the company will still make a profit. So the question again is, how much profit will the business make? So we have 3 things. We want to find out what the marked up price is of the couch. Then we'll need to know what is the sale price of the couch. And then when we know those 2 things, then we can find out what profit the company is going to make. So the first thing that we'll work on is finding the marked up price. And we're going to make a tape diagram to do that. And this is going to represent the cost of the couch, which is $2,400. And it says that they're going to mark it up by a third. So we'll separate the couch here, the tape diagram, into 3 sections, split the money evenly, and there will be $800 in each third. Now the company is not putting it on sale yet. They are marking it up. So they are adding a third to the cost. And each third is $800. So we are going to add another $800 to the cost of the couch. And now the cost of the couch is $2,400 plus $800, or $3,200. So what we just did there is we found actually 4/3 of the cost of the couch. So 4/3 times $2,400 is the $3,200 cost of the couch. And again, the reason that we're taking 4/3 is because one whole is the 3/3. They're marking it up by one more third, so you are having to pay 4/3 of the cost. Then the next part is they're going to put it on sale now. So you're going to save 1/5 of the price. So now let's make a diagram and figure that part out. So we have the entire cost, which is $3,200, and they are going to mark it 1/5 off. So we're going to need to split our tape diagram into fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $3,200 divided into the 5 sections, and that gives us, let's see, $640. So $640 in each of the sections. And we are getting 1/5 off of that. So we are not having to pay that amount. So the total that we're going to have, this is going to be our sale price, is $2,560. $2,560. And what we did there is we had one whole, we took away 1/5 of the price, so we have to pay 4/5 of the price. Four-fifths of means to multiply $3,200, and that gives us the sale price of the cost, $2,560. So we have found the marked up price, then we found the sale price. The marked up price was $3,200. The sale price was $2,560. The final part is, what is the profit that the company is going to make? So the profit can be found by starting with the sale price and then subtracting the original price, and that will be the profit. So the sale price of the couch was $2,560, and the original price of the couch was $2,400. And when you subtract those numbers, you get the profit. And this is the profit that the company made on the sale of that couch, because they paid $2,400 for it, but they sold it for $2,560, and so they made a profit of $160. In example 4, Born to Ride. A motorcycle dealer paid a certain price for a motorcycle and marked it up by 1/5 of the price he paid. Later, he sold it for $14,000. What was the original price? So we'll start out by making a tape diagram. And I'm actually going to move that down a little bit there. And we know that it's been marked up by 1/5 of the price. We do not know the original price of the motorcycle, but let's go ahead and label it the original price. We know that it's been marked up by 1/5. So let's figure out how big that section should be. Let's split this into fifths. And then we need to add another fifth to it. And then this whole section, this represents the 14,000 that is the selling price. And we need to figure out what the original price is. So we know that the 14,000 represents the entire sections here, and we know that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections that are equal. So we take our 14,000 and we split it evenly between the 6 sections, and that gives us a total of $2,333.33 for each section. $2,333.33. The $2,333.33 is in each section of the bar. And we know that the original price is only 5 of those sections. So then we'll take 5 of those sections that have $2,333.33 and we'll multiply that, and that will give us the original price of the motorcycle. And that value is $11,666.67. So this is the original price of the motorcycle. Let's solve this problem in another way as well. In this equation, or in this situation, we do have an unknown, and that unknown is the original price. So let's use a variable for that. Let's let x equal the original price. And we know that the price of the motorcycle, let's call that 1, the original price, plus the markup of 1/5 is going to equal the selling price. So 1 is the original price plus 1/5 of the markup is equal to the selling price. And we know that the selling price is $14,000. And so we'll have 1 and 1/5 times the original price, and we're letting x equal the original price, is going to equal the 14,000. So we are having to pay 1 and 1/5 times the original price is the $14,000 selling price. So now we have an equation to solve, and we'll draw a wall between the two sides to keep them equal. And to undo this multiplication, we are going to divide. You show division using a fraction bar, and we'll have to do the same operation with the same number on both sides of the wall. So we have 1 and 1/5 divided by 1 and 1/5, and 14,000 divided by 1 and 1/5. A number divided by itself is 1, and 1 times x is x. And then 14,000 divided by 1 and 1/5 is $11,666.67. And that gives us the original price of the motorcycle. In this lesson, you have learned the discount price is equal to the original price minus the rate times the original price. The commission is equal to the rate times the total sales amount, and the markup price is the original price plus the rate times the original price. We worked on different ways to solve the problem using a tape diagram as well as an equation.